ஒரே ஒரு 5 லிட்டர் இதய மந்த்ரா கடல் எண்ணெய் பேக் ஒரு மாசம் முழுசுக்கும் அத்தனை சமையல முடிச்சு விடலாம். இதய மந்த்ரா.
Yeah, Shukla is approaching the space station. Certainly it is a D-Day for the Indians. What we are going to learn from this is the so-called various protocols and the practices which somebody else is following it up. Now we have scheduled our Gaganyaan in 2027, and primarily we are going to learn something in this mission. The learning includes the various protocols and the procedures to be followed, which will be many-fold. Otherwise, these protocols we have to develop ourselves and we have to follow it up. It will be not only time-consuming, but it could make mistakes. We can make mistakes, etc. So that way it is advantageous. So we are learning.
So in fact, in 1985, Ravi Sharma went to the space, and after, as you said, after so many years, after 41 years or so, another Indian is going. So how do you see the progress of Indian space, between that time and this time? Because we took such a long time to send another Indian to the space.
Well, this 1984, during that time frame, if you really look back, what we had was only an SLV-3 which we launched in 1979. This is Kalam's SLV-3. Now that had a very limited payload capability, and that situation and today's situation, you cannot compare it. Today we are at the verge of going ahead with our Gaganyaan program. That is our own space station. So waiting for 41 years is a faith account. It is there, whether you like it or not, because you have developed your own capabilities over a period of 41 years, step by step, and we reached our capability only recently, in the recent past. So that way I would imagine that there is no reason to compare the 84 to today. But certainly we are having an advantage. Now it comes handy. You are planning to have your own international space station, and somebody else is coming forward to offer you a joint venture. So in the joint venture you are able to learn something. That's it.
Okay, so we have our own astronauts are now under training for the Gaganyaan mission. So how do you think that Subhashram Shukla's exposure could benefit them in this?
No, actually there are 4 astronauts. These 4 astronauts were under the training for the past 1 year or so, one plus something. Now out of the 4, they have selected 2, 1 standby, and Shukla's exposure, actually it is an exposure. He is getting exposed to this situation, okay, and he probably may take place in the next mission, Gaganyaan mission also. So that way it is a fantastic experience. We are getting exposed. That way it will be useful. I mean, certainly there is no question about it. It will be useful to us.
Now, sir, do you see any further complications in the docking process, or is it going to go?
See, in space-related matters, anything can go wrong anytime. But one thing you must understand, these are very well-proven systems. So we don't take any chances. Even the vehicle itself, of course, it is not our vehicle. Their vehicle itself is man-rated, and it has done earlier versions. So there should not be any difficulty. But as you know, last time our own docking had some 2-3 miss, but it is a trial and error. But this one has already done number of times. It has even brought Sunita Williams back. So I don't think there could be any problem. And now the rest of the mission is like a clockwork. It will go, and I only wish that good success to Shukla and for the nation. Actually, അതായിരിക്കും കാണേണ്ടത്. നിങ്ങളുടെ ആരും എന്റെ പേഴ്സണൽ ഒപ്പീനിയനിലേക്ക് പറയട്ടെ, ഇവിടെ ആളുകൾ അടച്ച് നടക്കുകയാണ് പാലത്തിൽ. ഞാൻ